Hello, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. My name is Mark, and welcome back to another episode of the Rogue-A-Thon, the series where I play roguelike games from my Steam library and give my thoughts on it as a whole at the end. I always forget that this series has a weird introduction that I totally forget about when I start streaming. So I'm gonna first play a run or two, just showing the game as a whole, and then I will give my thoughts at the end. So timestamps below if you want to skip ahead. Today we're taking a look at a game called Sworn. And Sworn is well, it's an I always say interesting game, right? But this point here is that this game is not very interesting. It's gonna sound negative, but not always in the worst way possible. It's just that this is pretty much a copy paste of Hades. Now, a lot of games want to be Hades. We have a lot of Hades likes these days. But the thing about Hades, differently than like a Slay the Spire clone, Vampire Survivor clone, is that these games are easy to replicate, to be honest. Hades is not easy to replicate. It's a pretty meaty, big game, all things considered. So trying to replicate Hades, all things considered, it deserves a lot of work and attention. And so this, for me, is the closest thing I've seen to a Hades-like, by really being extremely close to the source material. Now, that can be a good and sometimes a bad thing, which we're going to discuss. But naturally, if someone else does exactly the same thing as Hades, then all things considered, while it might not be super original, it's pretty impressive, all things considered. And again, there are some unique things in this game that we're going to touch on, but the thing is, I'm going to definitely be comparing this game to Hades. And it's important to keep to consider games as their own thing, right? Like there are going to be some positives and negatives that don't have anything to do with Hades, but I also just think it's important in this case a game that is so incredibly close to trying to be a copy paste of Hades that I think it's important to compare them. So we are going to be doing that, but I'm also going to be showcasing the game as a whole. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We did start over on our cookies last stream, if you weren't there. So it's pretty spicy right now. We are just getting 1.3 cookies a second, but we can get a lot more just the moment we buy some stuff. So clicks are going to be pretty important this time around. So that's something to keep in mind. Also, this is quite loud, I think. I'm gonna bring down the overall volume just slightly. It's about here. There you go. Okay, so this is Sworn, and as you see, I am playing this big, beefy character. Now, the unique thing from the start with Sworn is that you're not playing just one character. You can pick one of 4 characters. Also, this game is supposedly multiplayer, has a big focus on that. So I'm gonna pick a new character that I haven't really been playing much with, the big tanky dude who has slow attacks. And I'm also going to be choosing my weapon, the halberd, and I'm also going to be choosing my special, which in this case is going to be the counter move. And from the start, that really does show that this game has a lot of customization from the very start of each run, which is something that, Hades does have, but not to this extent. I think really the best thing about this game, to me, is the fact that, yeah, you have a crazy amount of customization. Each run, you're going to start with a completely different setup and character and abilities and stuff like that. So we have, in terms of gameplay, it's going to be pretty much exactly the same. We have, our basic attack. We have our dash. There's also a dash attack, which it doesn't seem like this one actually does anything with this particular character. But I think there is still a dash attack. We've got our dash. We've got our special from the weapon, which in this case is a thrust. And then we have our cast, which in this case is my counter, which if they hit me, they take damage, and I don't take any damage myself. So that's what we're going to be working with. We're going to start with the lowest difficulty, and maybe I'll showcase another run where I play on a higher difficulty. But for now, let's just have some fun and play at the lowest difficulty. So, let's get going. So I've been playing this game for the past week and a half or so, a little bit more at this point. I've completed it multiple times, and I've more importantly gotten to the true ending of this of the final boss. Yeah. So I've seen pretty much everything that the game has to offer in terms of its like big content. Okay, we're gonna get our first boom here, and these are our different gods, as you would expect. You can pick 1 or 2 gods, which I think is a really nice touch. We're gonna go with Titania, and we're going to grab. Oh, that's not the stuff I was looking for. Yeah, sure. Our counter, if we get countered, we can deal a crazy amount of damage now, but every 8 seconds it has to reload. That's fine. And we're gonna go to the next room, and you can see that once again, it also just kind of like opens your door, just like Hades. I mean, geez, if you've played Hades, this this is gonna look very similar. 400 damage with the counter move, I will say. That's pretty good. Boom. Screw you. Boom. One thing that's nice about the halberd I'm realizing is that special attack, I think we're immune to damage when we actually strike, which I do appreciate. Ooh, we can go to see Chaos. Yes, just a second in the game. Hello, hello, Lee. Salut, salut. J'espère que tu vas bien. Okay, let's take a look at our secret shop here. Allows you to reroll blessing choices. You move faster for 5 rooms. I'm not going to spend money on that yet, but we are going to go to the cursed area. You don't get to encounter that very often, and finding that early is pretty cool because you get some pretty cool boons. All right, so here you have a special thing quest you have to do: destroy every beacon. Okay, we just have to destroy some beacons. Bonk, bonk. I feel like, is this faster? I don't know if that's faster. We currently do not deal much damage because the only upgrade we got was the thing for the for the counter move, which obviously I don't. Those beacons cannot retaliate, so. Okay, well that was fine. All right, boon. What do you got? Your heavy attack is stronger, but your light attack is weaker. Ooh, don't know if I want that right now. You look wonderful. You move faster, but you earn less money. No. Your Q is stronger again, but you move slower. Oh my gosh. How big do we want our counter to do? We could try a massive counter explosion. All right. Well, now we're slower, even though we are already the slow character. It's a bit dangerous, but sounds pretty fun to have our counter deal 1,000,000 damage. That's not the build I was looking for, but malheureusement, il est 2h. Juste à demain. Bon live, à bientôt. Bonne soirée. Merci bien. Bonne chance demain. Effectivement, on n'est pas sur la même longueur d'onde niveau timing. Allez, ciao, ciao. All right, so I'm gonna go for basic resources here, and I want to see how much damage my Q does. I mean, you don't really have a frame of reference, but this deals 162 with a perfect charge. That is pretty funny. Let's go for more boons because the boons are more fun. Naturally, we're playing a Hades-like. We do like our boons. I just want to get close to big enemies and do my counter move. Really. Also want, yeah, just like Hades, right now, this, like, you can get a boon to upgrade our basic attack, our special attack, our dash, and then everything else is just going to be, like, additional cool little boons. What do I want? Probably... You know what? I'm not even sure which one I want here. I don't think I want any of these, but I don't want to spend a roll on this. Your light attack is stronger and inflicts stagger. At max stagger, foes become stunned. That's pretty cool. Or I could just go... No, I'll take the Mighty Touch. Oh, yes, the Mighty Touch, Shop is a little early. We don't have much money. One thing to keep in mind in this game is you can find some stuff in each level, so it's good to keep an eye out, not miss anything. All right, what do we got here? Do your best. Bonk. 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 Ooh, the stagger is not by the amount of times you hit someone. It's actually by the damage. Oh, that changes my perspective on this. Intriguing. Oh, we got an upgraded Horn of Strength. And we have to just fight a mini-boss? I feel like mini-bosses are going to be pretty easy. I want to see how much damage my counter does on the mini-boss. Okay, that's not the mini-boss. Mini-boss is over here. 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 Mini- Bye-bye. It's a fun build, I will say. Bonk. Nice. All right, let's upgrade our counter. 213% of my normal damage. This might sting. Cool. All right, well, our counter... Yeah, so the counter uses mana, which is something to keep track of, but this is going to be pretty amusing already. Okay. Come at me, buddy. Oh my gosh. The counter build, I love it. Ooh, more health, or should we just go for an anvil? I kind of like to go for the anvil. Anvil, we could try to find a counter stuff for the anvil. Because the anvil, you can upgrade your counter. Alright, well that was fast. Counter. When you counter a foe attack with your Q, they take increased damage from all sources. You deal +5 damage for every fully charged light attack or heavy attack you land in sequence. Cool. Your heavy attack deals more damage and causes you to travel further. These are all good, but we're going for a revenge build. What is this? I receive when you inflict foe a weak, deal bonus damage for every enemy already affected with weak. Sure, I only take 15 damage currently. It's not max health. If it was max health, I wouldn't go for it, but... okay, more useless currency. That's fine. I have this... Like, being able to actually stun them is pretty cool. Sorry, bud. Ooh, I can reach in, grab some currency if I'm fast enough. I took damage there, somehow. Come on. Come on. Get me faster. There we go. Cool. 29 currency. I'm good on health, to be honest. Another horn. Sure, we could try to upgrade our basic attack. That's fine. Come here, guys. Let's try again, shall we? Cool. Yeah, let's upgrade our basic attack here. We can get a secret shop here. Upgrade a rarity of 2 random blessings. Oh my gosh, yes. Blessings gained appear 2 levels higher for the next 6 chambers. Blessings gain appear higher rarity. Oh my gosh. Yes! Moo-ha-ha. So how much damage is this now? 236%. I love it. This is a pretty amusing build so far, I will say. Ah, I thought I was good again. Screw you. That's 1,000 damage already. Jeez. I still don't have like a upgrade for my secondary ability. Ooh, let's go for a yeah, another boon, and with an event tied to it. What's the event? Destroy crystals before they spawn foes. Oh, I can't counter crystals. Oh, I one-shot them? Oh, that's good. Ah! Ah, my movement speed is lowered. Oh, how did you... Alright, we did it. That was actually pretty fun. This is like I can backstab people, which I don't really care for too much for, right? This is potential money and crit. Ooh, your heavy attack is stronger and can crit. Oh yeah. Works for me. Let's get another horn. We could potentially actually upgrade that because I do like my special, honestly. It's pretty cool. Oh, 700 damage. I like this big guy. Usually I like playing faster characters, but... I mean, in general, when you play an action roguelike, faster characters are just stronger, like a bit stronger in general. Let's actually upgrade my... let's upgrade my touch. Which is probably what I'm going to be using the most. Alright, first boss. Come at me. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Alright, buddy. Do your worst. Oh my gosh. Ah, I screwed up. I was hoping that would actually hit me. Get countered. What a fun build this is. I will say, I haven't had a build like this before. Alright. Let's go to our fountain. The usual thing after a Hades boss. We can sell something here if we want, but I'm pretty happy with our build. I'm not gonna do the true ending because I don't want to spoil it in case people want to play this. Which I will say there's a good reasons to play this. So. Okay, World 2, my least favorite of the worlds because of these stupid swamps. You are so slow. Look at how slow you are in that swamp. That's okay because we are powerful. Ooh, weak stuff. Well, we do have already like a weak boon, like sorry, a boon that synergizes with weak. So might as well grab the weak stuff here. Nice. Gotta like that crit. Ah, I thought it would kill it. Alright, your dash shoots a soul missile, which causes foes to be weak. Behind you. I still think that works pretty well. Let's get an upgraded horn. It's fine with me. And then we can actually counter the elites here. Nice. Wow, that one shots the elites. Holy shrimp. Nice. Yeah, more counter damage. It's just too amusing. Another upgraded horn. Sure. Let's do that. Hello, C-Team. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good time. All right, one shot the mini boss. Ah, I'm too slow. All right, 300% counter. Screw it. Enemies killed drop additional gold, like that. Upgrade the level of 2 random blessings. Level 8 counter. Oh my gosh, this counter is hilarious. That is so ridiculous. Alright, what's the special event here? Survive. I can survive. Come at me. And every time we kill someone, we gain more currency. Ooh. Boom. Can't get enough of that. Did that not work? I feel like that should have. Okay. Bonk. Ah, I thought I was gonna kill him fast. Alright, that's good. Yeah, let's go. Let's go here. Your companion splits emulating fireballs. Deals heavy damage to enemies in an area over time. When you hit an enemy with an ignited attack, apply immolate to yourself. Your ignited attacks causes enemy to hit. They hit to immolate. Let's grab the cat. No, actually no. Let's go. When you hit an enemy with an ignited attack, apply immolate to yourself. Sounds thrilling. Limbo with the girl. Well, you know, you need those in life to keep things interesting. I know that feeling. Well, I hope that goes well. That ends up sorting out to your favor. And if it doesn't, video games are here for you. Us nerds, we understand. Yeah, I was single for a while. No. I also was in limbo with someone. And now, here I am, playing video games for a living. Alright, Legendary Beasts. With my counter, that's gonna be A-okay. I want to see how much damage that counter does. Hello! Come at me. Bonk! Ooh. This is very amusing, I will say. What a weird build this is. I'm excited to try to win this run so I can just have a cookie click, because I think we deserve it. Bonk. 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 Okay. There we go. Games forever. Hell yeah. Alright. Yeah, this game is very interesting. I've got a lot to talk about on this game once I do my rant for this one. Bonk. Bonk. Oh, come on. Yo, you want to do that? Ah, it's you. Ow, I thought you were something else. How did that hit me? How did that hit me too? Bonk. Bonk. Okay. Let's go for more immolate stuff, because I should have some cool explode and damage all nearby enemies. Your ignite attacks causes enemies they hit to immolate. I feel like every time it's probably not very useful, right? Because when I do my counter, everything dies. This is just good for bosses. Let's just get a cat. Kitty cat. Hi, kitty cat. It's a cute little kitty cat. Come on, kitty cat. Follow me. That's what I like to hear. Yeah, my back clock is still huge as well. And I do this for a living at this point, so. Wait, so does this... Yeah, okay, he does immolate. Oh, look at that. You're doing great. You're doing great, buddy boy. Cute little kitty cat. Okay. Grab some money. I think we're about to hit the boss here. Are we? I'm not sure. Not yet. Just a horn. Alright. What's on your wish list that you're excited to try out eventually? Yeah, my wish list is crazy. Well, you know what's really fun though, now that I have this channel and that we've had like moderate success, all things considered, is that sometimes every now and again I get like a game on my wish list and I'm like really excited to play it, and then I actually realize that the developer sent me the game, so I don't have to buy it. I can just play it, like they just sent it to me. I play it and then I can just showcase it on the stream. I'm like, well, hell yeah, there you go. I don't need you. Let's go to the shop. What do we got here? Oh, these are some unusual ones. Let's do this one. Got my ultimate. Oh my gosh, wait! My counter deals 25% more damage. There we go. Killing an enemy increases your health. Yeah. That's some cool stuff. Sometime soon. Hey, well, there's all. I think we always have a form down in the description. But yeah, I mean, we received so many games. I just went through the list of games that have been sent to us. We have, from the ones we kept, 128 games sent to the channel. And that's not counting the ones that we were like, no, we can't do that, or it's just not good, it's not interesting enough for the channel kind of stuff. Those are just the ones that I have currently on my list for my Excel sheet. 128 games. Which I wish I could, man, like, I know people want to be like, you know, like people are gonna be like, oh, I wish I was famous on YouTube just because, you know, fame is cool. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I wish I was like more successful on YouTube, not so that I could just, well, mostly so I could just do this full time and actually play all of these games. The fact that I have 128 games so far sent to the channel for the past few months, and I'm not going to be able to play 80% of them because we keep on getting more and more, is so annoying to me. If I was like, if this could actually be a part-time job, which it is right now, it's kind of a part-time job, but I'm not earning enough. Like, if I had a good excuse to just actually play these games and make a living out of it, I would be playing all the games sent to the channel, and it would be a win-win for everybody. And that's the goal, really. That's the goal of the channel, is that we can get to a point where, you know, we actually make a good enough living from this content, so I can just play all the games that are sent, and then I would be, that would be my life goal, really. I would love that. I would drop my music life for this. I mean, right now this is more, like, my music life is 50-50 with this, I would say. But yeah, so that's the goal. If you could just have a tool that helps you filter out the good stuff easier. I mean, everything's relative, right? You know, people send us their game. We have a very good system in place thanks to, you know, Colin, the manager. Because it's me and Colin behind this channel. And we have a really good system for all the games sent, but, you know, that's not enough sometimes. Yeah, well, maybe one day. I mean, again, like, this is still all thanks to the success of the first video that I made on what makes a good roguelike. That's how we started this. So basically what I keep on saying is that as a content creator, I am part of the 1% on YouTube. Like, easy. I'm part of the 1%. But if you want to make a living out of YouTube, you need to be part of the 1% of the 1%. So I got that lucky, like, thing of getting that 1% already with the video that's I think at like 700,000 views now, which is awesome, right? Now I need to get lucky again, and then I can play all these games. Thank you. Aw, thank you so much, Moods. I really appreciate that. Well, hopefully in a few years, I'll get to play your game and make a living out of it. That's the goal. From the channel last summer. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, it was like a passion project because, you know, I wanted to make a living out of just like being a consultant for video games, and I didn't expect the video to actually blow up, but it did. So I'm happy now I can do that. All right, this is Sir Percival. Not the most exciting of Oh my gosh, that's 2,000 damage. Of bosses, I would say. Honestly, I think it's a pretty boring... Oh, boss, all things considered. But... Nah, shoot. I thought that was going to hit me. That was not worth it. That was so not worth it. I am not playing this very well. That's okay. Bonk. Counter. No, I didn't. Shoot, I was. No! Oh, I'm playing so terribly. Ah, come on! My thing just stopped at the last second. I am doing terribly. I'm not very focused right now, but. There you go. That's fine. Health is just a state of mind. That was terrible. It's fine. Got health back here, and normal room should not be too hard. Honestly, the second world is way harder in my opinion. Although this boss is pretty easy normally, so it's just kind of unfortunate. Bonk. Oh, another forge for another counter thing. Muhaha! Dynamic to being an indie developer, gotta be top one. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, anything that's in the entertainment world, video games and stuff like that, for sure. And that's why I like playing. That's why I love, you know, doing this stuff. Is because I get to play the indie games that people don't talk about, you know. And there's some fantastic hidden gems out there. If you dodge after counter with his spell, gain lifesteal on hit for short duration? How does lifesteal work? Is it one of those things where it's like a set amount, or is it a percentage of damage? Oh, health per hit. Oh, it's per hit. That's not great. You deal for every charge light. If you dodge after fully charging... Oh, man, these are specific. I'm still going to take this thing, because why not? Reach in. Oh! That was faster than I expected. Oh, there's still someone over there. Bonk. Okay. Sorry. Do I play any non-roguelike games? Well, since the beginning of this channel, usually... I mean, since the channel's success, not that many. My favorite game of all time is not a roguelike, believe it or not. It's another indie game. I mean, I've always been indie. Indie's always been the stuff I like. I used to play a lot of other games, but I really did love... I mean, roguelikes have always been my favorite kinds of games. These days, I just play a lot of roguelikes because... I mean, with the amount of stuff I do with the channel, it's hard to do something other than roguelikes, because when I mean, I just play so... I do so much for the channel these days. But I love Baldur's Gate. I've played all the Baldur's Gate games. And my favorite game of all time is Hollow Knight. I do love Metroidvanias. I want to play Soul, that really cool Metroidvania that came out about a year or two ago at this point. But I don't really play AAA games. Oh, and of course I play way too much Hearthstone. Hearthstone is a game that I'm ashamed to say I play daily. I am one of the top players in Battlegrounds. I mean, top players. I was consistently in the top 500 on the server for Battlegrounds. I'm always considering actually like doing like another channel that I would not connect to this one, just because I play Battlegrounds a lot and I really like it. But I am almost a little bit ashamed to say that, to be honest. But yeah, no, otherwise I play yeah, these kind of games. Still indie. I mean, my wish list is 90% roguelikes, but I still have some other stuff in there. Oh, you know the creators of this game? Really? Oh, sweet. Well, I mean, like usual, I'm gonna give my full rant at the end of this of this run. I have some notes for things that I'm gonna let this one spawn. Yeah. Sorry, wait. I have to focus on this one. So you know this game. So have you played this game, or you just know the developers? Oh, I thought I could dash through it. Oh, okay. That's it. All right. All right. Ooh. I think I'm going to reroll. Yeah, we're looking for emulations. The emulate effects are larger. The closer you are to an enemy, the more damage they take from emulate. Oh, this is some good stuff here. I don't care about larger. Why do I care about larger? Effects are larger. No. Well, no. Okay, no. More stuff. That's fine. Let's get more health. Making something similar, I met them through mutual context. That's how you like to see it. Man, that's the beauty of the indie field, though. You get to meet people and just, it's just so nice. Just the overall vibe. It's very satisfying. Bonk. 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 You can't run away from me. Bonk. Bonk. You survived a bonk? Okay. I made a lot of my first contacts I got in the video game industry was through GDC, which I would go to every year. Now I actually get paid by GDC to go to to it, which feels awesome. I gotta say, not for this channel though. Surprisingly enough, for another stuff I do for video games. All right, bonk. This build is awesome, I've got to say. This is very satisfying. Touch code ever again? Yeah, so the thing about on mine is like, I don't do coding, which is always interesting, because I try to get into coding and I could, but I mean, oh wait, that's a goblin. Nice, I got it. Coding is just another world, and I know I could do much better in the industry if I had a coding, like if I got better at coding, but oh my gosh, it's just so much. It's just so much. That was terrible, but it's okay because I'm getting some health back from this event. How did that hit me? You're supposed to hit me. You failed. Hit me. Bonk. Give me my health. Thank you. You were GC. Oh, so was I. So I do a few things in the video game world, and it's kind of depending on the season. So right now I'm an engineer for. I work as an engineer for a company, and our main client is Capcom. So I do a lot of the engineering work for a lot of Capcom's big titles. So I was the lead engineer for voice actors for the last Street Fighter. I did all the voices. I worked on all the voices for the new Monster Hunter, that kind of stuff. Otherwise, also, I have a video game band where we kind of tour around the U.S. playing video game music. That's what we usually get paid by GDC to do, to play some shows for some of their events. Increase all stagger you inflict. You know what? Let's do the ultimate one. Ooh, secret shop. Heal at the start of each floor. No, you move faster. That's fine. You have an additional mana. All these are just temporary stuff, so I don't really care for it. Yeah, exactly. We can all do we can all provide in different ways. I agree. I did a lot of game jams early on, and I think game jams man, you get to learn so much about when you doing game jams. I think it's a great way to introduce people, to get people into the video game world as well. How did you miss me? You're not supposed to miss me. And so my point was, in game jams, everybody gets to do a little bit of everything. So, you know, even people that don't code, you kind of learn certain things about that. So I have coded a little bit for some games, just like as a game jam kind of thing. But man, I really do respect the ones that do it for a living, like full time. Bonk. Horn, is that all my options? Really? Okay, fine. That is such a cool ultimate, I gotta say. Yeah, also CT, you know, like I think you have the most like, I respect your job so much. Especially in the US. I was a music teacher for a while. I do like teaching. I like these. I like these enemies in this world. They're pretty cool. Level 2 ultimate. Sure. That reminds me. I need to write an additional note for my rant. Okay, cool. There we go. Boss? No, not yet. Shop time? Should I go to the shop? Should I go to the shop? Where's the shop? Nah, I'm not going to the shop. Well, actually, funny enough, music is definitely my #1 thing normally. So I've been a musician my entire life. I went to Berklee College of Music for music. And if you know anything about music, Berklee, if you go to Berklee, then you better want to do music for most of your life. Because it costs a lot of money and it's a very competitive scene. So I've been a musician my entire life. And yeah, I've been touring for a lot of my recent years. But honestly, I mean, it's just, I would have done video games all my life if I knew I could do it. I just thought it was just too hard, which is understandable. But now that I've got the channel, I'm like, well, you know what, I'll just do both. But it's funny how, yeah, like music, I mean, people from this channel don't know that I do music, but that's really my main focus. And if I were to do, yeah, I definitely want to do a video game, but it just costs too much money for me right now. With the amount of stuff I have going on as a independent contractor for like engineering work, for the channel, for touring, I also do voice acting. I mean, there's so many things that if I'm going to do a video game, that means that I'm already settled in life. and I have the time and money to commit to it. Because right now it's just too much work. But I will definitely do it. I already have an idea in mind. I mean, I am doing consultant work for indie developers. I do consultation work, which is something I'm definitely. Oh shit! I missed my thing. Which is something that I'm definitely also very passionate about. And if my channel can like turn to that, that's fine with me too. I can't seem to land a freaking counter with this guy. Can you do something against me? There we go. That's the damage I wanted to see. Bonk. 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 Ah! So, the counter against this guy is so freaking awkward. No! How did I miss? What are you aiming at? Doesn't really matter. I have the health. So if I do consultation work, that, you know, it's not going to be a full-on video game, but at least this is like that does fulfill a little bit of my you know, thirst for making a game. I just know that the game I want to do is going to be I don't want to do a small indie tiny little title thing. I want a bit of meatiness to it, which would take just a lot of time, so which I'm ready for, but one day, not right now. Yeah, much more entertaining than I expected. Yeah, no, this is really fun. 6 hours a week and the rest of 34-hour research from home. Hey, that's pretty cool, I will say. I may be open to working with you on my product as a design consultant. Would be curious to hear more about that. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if... wait, I need to check. Do we have a form on the bottom, at the bottom of this... Actually, you know what? I can't see the... Let me see. Edit. I think I told Colin to... No, I don't have a form here. I'll have to tell Colin about that, even for live streams, because I do talk about it every now and then. So if you go to any of the edited videos on the channel, in the description, there's a form to fill out for people that want to submit their games. But you could also just fill it out if you want consultant work. But basically, in general, like anybody can just reach out to our email at pepperheadgaming@gmail.com. And yeah, I do quite a bit of consultant work these days. I'm hoping to again make that a part-time job. I've been working with. Actually, I'm not allowed to talk about who I've been working with, but some pretty cool, like fairly big indie companies that I'm excited for their games to come out. Like, I can actually say that I've worked on those games, but it's a really fun, job that I feel very, very comfortable doing. Let's get some money. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. I mean, that's what I thrive on. Yeah, also, these guys suck. I hate these guys with a passion. How did you miss me? How did you miss that? I do not agree with that attack. Yeah, these guys are tough. They are super freaking tough. Okay, screw you. I'm gonna punch you to death. Screw you. Okay, that was pretty bad. Ooh, let's get another boon. Okay, I need to get a good counter. Surprisingly enough, the counter can be pretty hard to land depending on the depending on the enemy. Did I hit them? That was not just that much. Like, come on. There we go. Okay, I didn't miss it again somehow. Don't know how I missed it again, but come on, buddy. There we go. See, that's not too hard. Surprisingly hard to land. I'm gonna reroll, see if I can get her. There you go. Try to get some synergy stuff. You deal more base You deal more base with all your attacks when your health is low. Oh. Your Q can store a second ignite charge and deals extra damage when it ignites. Ooh! Yes, baby. Alright, let's get this one. Alright. Come at me. He's almost dead. Alright, guys. Come here. This is so enjoyable. Oh, you want to do that attack? No. I'm the one who does that. Alright, let's get another one of these guys. Trying to get everybody on, like, together. Ah, shoot. Man, it can be awkward to land that, I will say. Against, like, ranged characters like these. How did I miss that? Ah, okay, well, man, even my special does good damage. Nice. Another boon. Theoretically, I want that for progression. Sorry, buddy, I want this for progression. Let's do this. All right, let's get everybody together. Okay, we got a Stormman. Oh my gosh, wait, they all took the damage from it. Oh my goodness. How did that even happen? Amazing. All right, let's go kill the final boss. So I'll follow up offline for that for sure. Sounds good. Yeah. Well, works for me. I'm always happy to. I'm also always happy to just see more games, you know, and talk about them. So absolutely, sounds good. All right. All this stuff I want to keep for the boss. Glue. Theoretically, you should do this after you buy stuff because you don't know what you can get from that. Your mana recovers faster. Hitting an enemy with a light attack, gain an additional mana charge. Let's go faster recovery. That sounds pretty good, actually. Increase your critical hit chance damage against weak enemies. That's pretty good, actually. And then, some more stuff. All right, final boss. Let's do it. How did I become so broken? The thing is, I always had that counter thing. And against big creatures, it's pretty useful, I will say. Hey, what's up, Arthur? How you doing? That area of yours, I want to take that. King Arthur, jeez. All right. Bonk. Oh, shoot. I forgot which attack that was. I like this attack. This is a cool attack. I'm doing what he's doing. I'm just trying to be too greedy. I don't know all his attacks very well, so. How did I miss me? Questionable things. Ooh, that's that attack. Oh my gosh! The healing from the from my counter counts the immolation. Whoa, that's so cool. That's such a cool combo. I did not think it would work that way. Yoink. All right. Phase 2, baby. I actually love the design of this boss. I think this boss has been done extremely well for so many reasons. They really did a good job with the design of this one. I really like it. I also think the design of this boss is better than Hades. How did that miss me? Stop missing me! It's time for you to get punched. Bonk. 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 Get stunned. Yeah, get stunned. I keep on missing my freaking counter. Whee! Whee! No, I missed it. Well, I mean, that attack is so cool. This is such a great attack. Like, it's one of the coolest boss fights I've seen in a while for an action roguelike. It's really cool, and everything feels fair and challenging, but fair. Like these attacks, it just feels fair. Ah, he's too far away. Counter for the finish. Woo! Alright, Arthur. I'm just gonna walk past you like I don't care. Look at me. Oh wait, no. Usually there's an animation where I walk past him. Or maybe that's for the true final boss. Don't die on me. Don't die on me. No! I thought I was strong. How couldn't I have countered that? I should have countered that. I'm gonna unlock a bunch of stuff. New spell. New weapon. Gauntlet. I like that. The sound of that. I wish there were stats at the end. Gosh. Like, there are stats, but what did damage? I need to know how much damage the Blessing of Burning Flourish did. You know? That is so sad it doesn't show you that. It might seem like a small thing, but I'm telling you. And am I actively developing any projects myself? I see your channel and my recommendations all the time, but I can't tell if you're a dev or a streamer. I am mostly, well, so I don't make games. I'm more of a video game consultant, but I make big, long-form video game essays, and my next big video game essay video is coming out soon. I've been working on it for about 3 months now, and I'm hoping it's going to be out in like 1 to 2 weeks, and it's an entire video on Horde-likes, is how I like to call them. Bullet Heavens and Vampire Survivor clones. So I'm making a massive video on that. And that's really what I do myself, I would say. But I don't code. I have developed games. I've been a video game director for a few games in the past, but none of them came out, so I can't really show it to anybody. But cookie time, you know. Looking forward to it? Hell yeah. Thanks, Alex. Alright, cookie time. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I've been looking forward to this. So, I can have one click. Now, doesn't mean I can't stay pressed on a button while I click. Oops. How about we buy... Well, okay, we either... No, wait, you know what? No, we're gonna buy one farm. We're gonna buy one farm. So we're going from 1.3 cookies a second to 53. Like, that's like almost 43 times more or something like that. Mwah. Lovely. Oh, we're going to be rich of cookies, people. You are not ready for it. All right, I'm going to do my rant. So again, this is mostly for the edited video that we're going to do for this game. So for the next 40 plus minutes, potentially, I'm going to be ranting about my thoughts on this game as a whole. Unfortunately, there's not going to be any audio for you guys other than no game audio, because we need to cut that for the video to make it better quality. So, see you all in about 40 minutes, as I'm just going to be focused on talking about Sworn. If you're interested in that, then enjoy. Got my notes here. I gotta get to the right. There we go. Here you go. Okay, Sworn. I've been pretty excited to talk about this game. I've seen this game pop up on my Steam recommendations as well on YouTube. And I've got to say, I mean, visually, I was definitely intrigued. And it definitely gave me a Hades vibe, which, spoiler alert, that's going to be the main topic of this video. This is very much a Hades-like. And, you know, I've said it in the past, I think a lot of games want to be Hades, you know? Just like back in the day, people want... Well, not back in the day. There's always been certain games that people want to try to replicate. You know, you've got your Souls-likes, you've got your Slay the Spire-likes, you've got your Vampire Survivor likes. But the thing is, in the case of roguelikes, when you look at Slay the Spire and Vampire Survivors, these are pretty easy games to replicate, all things considered. But trying to do Hades, that's not easy. Now, it's not because the gameplay is complicated, but it's mostly because most of the charm of Hades is just how much there is in it and the overall vibe and the overall immersion and adventure of a game like that. So when games try to be like Hades, generally they don't tend to actually replicate the feeling of Hades as well as I would have hoped for. But this game did a pretty great job, and there's definitely a lot that I want to cover for Sworn. So let's start with the usual. I want to talk about audio, visuals, and the overall charm. And in this case, I think this particular section is pretty important because, again, Sworn is trying to be Hades. It's not trying to hide it. There are so many similarities. Some I think I think it's a good idea to have copied. Others I think they went sometimes a little too far, which we'll talk about. So visually, the game looks great. Now it's not exactly the same as Hades visually. The art style is definitely a little different. It's hard to explain how different, to be honest, but it just looks great and definitely has a great sense of immersion just from the visuals itself. The sound design, let me start again. The VFX and sound design, also great. It feels great to hit enemies. Currently, I'm playing with this big, slow character, and let me tell you, every time you hit an enemy, it feels great. You've got this whole rumble around the screen that makes you feel like you're hitting a big attack. The sound really is meaty. It looks and feels great. So visually and sound-wise, that's awesome. In terms of the music, okay, I'm gonna be honest, I like the music, but sometimes it's so close to Hades music that it feels a little cheap. Even the menu music, it's a great track. It's just that even without context, I would be like, oh, this kind of sounds like Hades. It's very, and if you've heard Hades, there's a track that's extremely similar to that. And that's, without any spoilers, the final boss, similar. It has a really cool like guitar playing, but when you get to the second stage, the final boss gets all hyped up, and then there's a guitar solo happening. It's really, really similar to Hades in that respect as well. But that doesn't mean that there aren't unique tracks in this game that do feel unique. It's just that, some of the times I felt like, okay, yes, it's very similar to Hades. Doesn't mean I didn't like it. When I heard those tracks, it still sounded cool. But as a musician, sometimes it felt a little plagiarized, slightly. In terms of the overall vibe and tone of the game. Now, once again, I think visually everything fits quite well. It still has a fairly serious tone. There's also voice acting. Now, that being said, the voice acting is not it's not as serious as Hades, and they don't put as much emphasis on the whole voice acting side of things, which is completely understandable. I don't expect games to try to go all the way like Hades did. That's just another level. Sorry. That being said, when compared to Hades, one thing that's a little sad is I don't care as much for the character I'm playing. And the whole point is to get to King Arthur, and like there is obviously a plot behind a lot of this stuff, but I don't feel as motivated outside of just gameplay like I did in Hades, where I was actually excited to see what would happen at the end from a lore perspective. I didn't feel that in this game, which again, if it wasn't a Hades-like, I wouldn't say these things. But I do think this game could have actually gone a little bit further to try to really put more importance and like a few more voice acted lines here and there. Considering there already were voice acted lines, I think they could have gone a little bit further to introduce more importance to the plot and really getting to the end, which didn't feel. I wish it was just a little bit more on that regard, but it's not a huge deal. Just something I wanted to bring up because I think it could have been even cooler getting to the final boss. Okay, so those are all the artistic sides. Let's talk gameplay. Okay, so gameplay, once again, quite similar. So let me just play another character actually. Go to sword. Okay. So this is your default character, and you've got your basic attack, which has an inherent combo, and you've got your special, which in this case is a swing attack, depending on the weapon you're going to have. Again, you also have the equivalent of the cast, right? So let me grab the cast. Boom. You choose your Q, and you have your dash. So very, very similar to Hades 1 in that regard. Now, it feels good. Once again, it feels good. It's not as fast-paced as Hades in terms of the dash does feel quick, but the recharge between the dashes is a little slower. Now, that might seem like a small detail. It does happen. Sometimes it does mean that if I were to attack dash like this, if I'm trying to press spacebar, sometimes the spacebar doesn't activate just because it's still on recharge after the second one, which kind of threw me off at first as someone who was very used to Hades. But overall, yeah, it's fairly similar to Hades. It almost feels as good. It's a tiny bit slower a lot of times, but nothing to complain about in that regard. Now, the one massive upside from this game compared to Hades, I think the biggest thing this game has over Hades is the customization prior to each run. So in this game, instead of just having this guy that I've been playing, there are 4 characters. We've got this guy, we've got Vigilant, we've got the Rook, we've got the Monk. Now, each of these characters have 4 different weapons. So you're already like, okay, wow, that's nice amount of possible, customization before each run, right? Each of these weapons can also be upgraded. Now, some of these upgrades, they're not going to be they're not going to completely change the weapon, but they are definitely going to add something to it. Your heavy attacks fire an additional arrow. I mean, that's a pretty important upgrade. The cool thing is you can also flip that to have a different effect. You can choose 2 effects for each of the weapons twice. What I mean by that is that each weapon, you'll have 2 of these major things, the sun and the moon. Or is it? No, okay, yeah. Yes, these 2 major abilities, there's 2 on each weapon, and you can flip them for different effects. And they're not usually crazy different like a different version of the weapon in Hades, but they're still pretty unique. But that's not all. You also get to choose your own cast. And there's 4 different ones to pick from. You're like, wow, an additional 4 on top of all that, that's pretty good. 4 for each character. Holy! So that's 16 casts. I'm going to call them casts. So 16 spells, 16 weapons, 4 characters. Wow. That's cool and impressive, I've got to say. And one of the reasons they put a lot of emphasis on this is because this game also is targeted for multiplaying multiplaying sessions. Sorry, I'm going to say that better. Targeted towards multiplayers. So basically, once again, I don't tend to talk much about the multiplayer aspect of roguelikes. I will say I think this game sounds really cool in multiplayer, and maybe this game is much, much, much better in multiplayer. I don't know that. I'm just going to talk about it as a single-player experience because this game is also very easily a single-player experience. And as a single player, having this amount of customization means that every run before even starting, I'm going to start with something different and new because there's just so much you can do. I could play the sword with the blade rush. I could play the bow staff with a different flipped side thing with the assassin's dagger, and then I could just play another character with completely different things. So yeah, massive props in that regard. This really definitely does keep the game fresh even after having played for quite a bit because it does feel like every run starts off unique all the time. Until you've played every single combinations, but there's a lot of combinations, Also, as you can see, the bow It's exactly the same bow as in Hades. It's exactly the same thing with the charge attack, with the perfect attack. Oh boy. So that does mean that, yeah, the gameplay always feels fresh. Each weapon really do feel different. Each character kind of have their own identity, right? Like this guy is usually very fast paced. This is, I think he's kind of like in between ranged. This guy is more of a tank, and the monk kind of is like the spellcasters. They all have their kind of identity, but again, with the amount of customizations, they can all be played in very drastically different ways. So, really, really cool stuff. Now, before talking about the actual runs themselves, I do want to actually touch on the hub here. So, because since we're already talking about all this stuff here, so the hub, you've got, it's fairly basic, you know. You've got your bounty board, similar to Hades in that regard, where you'll get some different currencies for doing certain quests that you can just do automatically. You've got Guinevere, who will permanently unlock major features that you can find within runs, such as you can find trials of combats. You can now have ultimates, that kind of stuff. Once you've gotten all of them, you don't have to worry about them anymore. Similar to Hades in that regard as well. You've got your actual talent tree. This is quite different, and this I do enjoy quite a bit. Hades 1 is very simple with the mirror, right? Here you've got quite a lot of things to do. Now, there's no choice, is the thing. I mean, there's a choice in terms of which ones you want to go for first, but I am a little disappointed there isn't an actual choice once you've gotten enough unlocked to, choose between, I want to. Oh, actually, wait, never mind. There's a flip side. I didn't realize there were flip sides for these things as well. All right, never mind, scratch that. Wow, that's I've been playing this game for quite a few hours. Didn't realize there was a flip side. I'm gonna have to go back to those and see how different I could do things. Never mind. So there's a big skills tree, and you definitely get stronger and stronger for by going through those. Now you might realize I still have not completed all of these, and I've been playing quite a bit. So definitely a very grindy game, but a lot of times the word grindy can be said negatively. In this instance, I don't think it's a negative thing, because once again, while there is a lot of things to unlock, and I just did one run right now, right? And I'm fairly high level, all things considered. For 300 gems, which I pretty much got all of those in one run, I can get 1.5% more likely to receive rare blessings. Boom. That's one run. Now, early on, the thing is, I think the pacing of these unlocks is done quite well for this game. Early on, you're going to be able to unlock a lot more things in just 1 or 2 runs. You're going to unlock the more important things, such as the dash charge. That's really useful to have early. And later on, things get more expensive. So even though things do feel very, very grindy now, as you look at this, especially on my account, I think it did a good job with, balancing the fact that it doesn't feel like you need to be playing early on, because you're still going to be unlocking enough things where every run is going to feel different when you start playing the game. So I think they did a pretty good job overall with the pacing of it. Now, this game has a lot of currencies. All of these guys right there. You've got, the ones that we just talked about for your skill tree. You've got the Ember things, which is to unlock new things to play with. So all of these weapons, all of these characters, and all of these different spell books, you need to unlock them to play with them. Which again, I think is cool, because you don't want all of them at first, because it's going to overwhelm people. And then you could try different ones that you want to test out. This one, the moon stuff, I think is. Is this for this? I forgot. No, it's not. What's the moon stuff for? Oh, yes. The moon shards is, once again, to get the enhancements, which we talked about. Once you've got all of them, you will not be needing this, but it's great to have early to really add some drastically unique things to each run. Very exciting overall. The this thing, I don't know what you call it, that's for cosmetics, which obviously you wouldn't care about in Hades since it's a single player experience. But in the multiplayer, you know, you definitely want to look different sometimes. So I can have this look, I can have this sword. Now I will say it's pretty minimalistic right now. I do understand that there's a lot of weapons and a lot of characters, so that makes sense that, you know, there's not a million for each of them. But right now, you know, I can just have one choice for a new sword look, and they're always the same. I wish there was more you could do with that, but that's a small thing. And again, for me, it doesn't really matter because I'm not playing multiplayer, but it's just something to consider. And then lastly, this down there, that's to actually upgrade each individual weapons. And like we talked about, those upgrades are pretty impactful. So there's a lot of currencies, and we're definitely going to be talking about that in a bit. But overall, again, I think they did a pretty good job with the pacing of getting all these currencies and being able to be rewarded for unlocking things as you play runs without feeling too much of a grind. Personally, at least that's the way that I've experienced it. So that was the hub. All right, let's quickly talk about the... Well, not quickly. Let me start again. Let's talk about the actual runs. So again, this is going to be very similar to Hades, where you're going to have 3 full biomes and a 4th final biome where you're going to be fighting the final boss. Each biome, you're going to be going from one room to another. You'll have different door options, each showing which rewards you're going to have. You have to kill every enemy. You get your reward. You go to the next area, rinse and repeat. This is nothing new. They even recycled the door open. I mean, even the door opening from one room to another sounds and looks the same as Hades. But again, they're not trying to hide it. I just find it pretty funny. And what can I say? Hades' recipe is great, and it's very similar to Hades, so it's great. It's very satisfying. One thing I will say that I think is better than Hades in this regard is I think room clears are faster. I feel like you kill enemies there's less enemies to deal with on average, I feel like. So you do tend to go from one room to another a little faster, which overall I think does help with the pacing. Overall, there are certain caveats to that statement that we'll be discussing in just a bit. But overall, I would say, yeah, it's enjoyable. It's done very well, and yeah, it's great to just, for me, it's just kind of playing another Hades where I get to discover all the new bosses and all the mini bosses and see all the biomes and everything. It's fun. All the boons are also different gods. One really nice addition here is that a lot of times you get to choose between 2 gods instead of just being offered just one at random. That's awesome. That's a really, really nice simple addition that I almost wish Hades would actually give, because sometimes you're really looking for one particular build and like god, and you don't want to give them everything, but choosing from 1 to 2 occasionally is a really, really nice addition that I really do enjoy. So those are kind of like my overall thoughts on the game. It's a very enjoyable time. It's if you like Hades, you're very much gonna like this game because it's very similar in all the right ways, I would say. But now I definitely want to talk about the more specifics on the positives and on the negatives, because I haven't really talked about any of the things that I struggle with in this game. So let's talk about more of the positives. During runs, you will find a lot more things individually within the rooms. You're going to find different events. You're going to find, like little statues that might give you more currencies if you do a specific things. Hades has that too, but there's a lot to do throughout the run. And one really nice addition to this is that even though there's a lot of currencies that we talked about, but there's a lot of ways to get those currencies. So many events and so many like different things can get you all these currencies that you don't feel too stuck usually getting having to just go for a room reward to get these currencies. No, there's so many ways to get them. So it always feels like you're just being rewarded constantly while playing, and that's an amazing feeling. The equivalent of the anvils in Hades, where you get to actually upgrade your weapon and like the the weapon you started with. So it has nothing to do with the gauze and the boons. There's that as well in this game. But one really nice addition in this game is that since you get to choose your weapon and your spell, the anvils can actually upgrade either the spell you chose or the weapon you chose. And again, depending on the combination, that means that each anvil is going to have a mixture of like something unique for the weapon and something unique for the spell, which is really cool. That means that anvils are pretty unique every time. Because, you know, if you play Hades and you grab the bow and you go for the anvil, you always know, you know, what the possible upgrade is going to be for the bow. But in this case, you know, you'd be like, oh, well, I grabbed the sword, but I didn't realize, yeah, I have also the Shadow Strike spell, which means that that's actually a really cool combination of upgrades that could work together. So again, more unique customization that I think this game does very well with. You can find secret shops fairly often, and the secret shops are really, really cool. They give some very, very fun power-ups that are sometimes temporary, but sometimes permanent, like permanently upgrading a few of your boons, making every future boons in the next 6 rooms of higher rarity, which means that you use your money more often, and it's just really nice. There's just so much to do in the runs. It's really enjoyable. Shops are cool. I love the shops because you can heal. You can always heal at the shop, but you don't always just have a single time heal. You can spend as much money healing. If you have 1,000 gold, you can spend the first 50 on the heal, then 100 for a second heal, 150 on the third heal, 200 on the fourth heal. You can, as long as you have money, you can always be at full health, which is great. Really simple, cool system that I think a lot of action roguelikes can take example of, because then that means that gold is always useful to a certain extent, and if balanced correctly, in this case it is, I think it's very enjoyable. So yeah, those are a lot of my like little notes in terms of the positives. I do want to talk about now some of my things that I hope do get tweaked, that I wish were a little different. One of them is the lock-on mechanic. So if you're playing with the controller, which to be honest, the game does say they want the experience should be experienced with the controller. Since as a Hades player that plays on the mouse and keyboard, I want to go mouse and keyboard, and that's an option. Now they've added lock-on feature, and I think that's really cool, right? So right now, if I press a button, boom, I'm locked onto this target, and similar to, you know, like a lot of Souls likes, right? Now like my character's always facing this character, and I'm always going to be you know, looking at it. Now, the thing about this lock-on, though, is I can't aim anymore, which I guess makes sense, right? But in this instance, it's a little weird, because if I want to switch targets, I have to do it manually, and there is a button to switch targets, but in a game this fast, differently than like a Souls games are very slow pace. This is a very fast pace. You're going to be surrounded by enemies at times. You're not going to have time to switch targets so that your aim can go from one target to another, which again, on controller, I can understand, but on mouse and keyboard, what ends up happening is you don't really use the lock-on because it's just not worth it. Now, that's fine. That means you don't get to use it, right? But that means that I can't move this camera any differently. And sometimes I want to look a little bit more to the left. In the Hades, wherever you're looking at, the camera is going to be slightly pushed towards that location, at least to my understanding. At least that's how it feels like. It just doesn't feel as good here, where sometimes I just want to be able to see a little further away, and I kind of wish I could just use the lock-on like this, but if you're mouse and keyboard, and there's more than one enemy, not worth it. I kind of wish I could lock on, but still aim. Because right now I can't aim anymore, right? I can aim like this, but if I lock on, can't. Which might sound weird for some people, but there should be an option to not auto-lock when locked on, if that makes sense. Because then I can have the camera constantly be following someone, but I could still be like shooting over there, if that makes sense. I think that's a little thing that would make life much better for mouse and keyboard players like I. Another note is some weapons feel pretty great from the start. You know, the sword always feels great. Some, honestly, don't. And the reason is because differently than in Hades, when you like upgrade your weapon, you actually just change the aspect of it, right? But the original weapon also has an aspect, which is more boring, but it just gives you better stats. Here, that's not the case. If I want to upgrade the sword, the original form of the sword is just no upgrades. And that means I don't get to have the light attacks have more range and deal more damage. That's such a massive upgrade. That means that each weapon starts off weak. And unfortunately, some weapons really feel that way. I think it's this one, the bow staff. That bow staff right now feels pretty great, but originally it was 50% less range on it, and I just could not play with it. It felt so terrible, especially after I saw that there was an upgrade to upgrade the range. I was like, why does this feel so hard to use? Like, oh, it's because I have no range. That makes sense. I do wish that, I don't know, I'm not too sure what they could have done, but I will say some weapons just don't feel great until you upgrade them, and that can be a little annoying at times. Not all of them, luckily enough. I think the bow and the sword really do feel great from the very beginning, but it's still something to keep in mind. Now, even though I did talk about the fact that there's a lot of ways to get the currencies that we mentioned at the beginning, I do want to mention that even though that's the case, I do feel like you are being offered room reward currencies fairly often. I think more than in Hades, and I kind of, at least it feels that way. Sometimes I wish there were more boons or like actual, I actually wish I could find more boons. I don't think there's it really feels bad, but I do think that with the amount of different currencies, you're sometimes being offered them as a room reward pretty often. And let's be honest, it's never really fun to go into a room to go to the next room and your reward be something that's not going to impact your run. So I do wish there was a little bit more boon selections during runs, but maybe I'm alone on this. It doesn't feel too off. One thing I will say though is that currency we talked about, that was the what do you call these? I forgot how they're called, but it was for the cosmetics. The cosmetic stuff for the currency is the only currency that doesn't actually help with your progression in the game. Yet it is being offered exactly the same way as other currencies. What I mean by that is, it's with a game this grindy, sometimes you're going to see a room reward that is just for cosmetics versus, something that's actually going to progress your game, make you stronger, make you unlock more things. And that sometimes can feel pretty bad. I do wish that the cosmetic currency was not offered as a room reward and instead offered some other way, because as a single player doesn't feel great personally. But again, maybe not everyone thinks that same way. Maybe a lot of people really want cosmetics as an upgrade and will consider it as part of game unlocks. But to me, especially with the very limited amount of cosmetics offered in the game, I just find it a little sad sometimes to see that as a room reward. You can more easily get stuck on walls. Simple thing, but in Hades, you can kind of dash through a lot more obstacles. Sometimes I take damage just because I'm on a tiny corner of a wall and I just can't dash through it. It doesn't happen super often, but when it does, it's kind of annoying. Even here. So right now, if I'm against this table right here, I'm currently pressing up and left, and I cannot dash through that tiny angle right there. These kind of things, they're minor, but they're details that I like to talk about. I like the boss design of the game. I think the bosses are pretty cool. I'm not gonna talk too much about them. I think the final boss is super cool. One of the coolest boss fights I've played in an action roguelike in a while. I actually think it's better designed than Hades, in my opinion. But the elites that you will fight, so traditional stuff, a normal monster that's a little stronger, that has more movesets. A lot of them spawn enemies, and that can be pretty annoying. So if you have a strong build, doesn't matter, you're going to kill the elite pretty quickly. But if you do not have a strong build, these elites do not have a threshold as to when they want to stop spawning. It's not like once they've summoned 2 allies, as long as there's 2 allies, not going to continue spawning. No, they can spawn continuously. I've had runs where my build was not great, and I got into an elite fight that was like spawning a bunch of enemies, and I just got overwhelmed, and I just died. And I think there's a little bit of a balance issue here, where sometimes some elites just spawn too many enemies. If you're not really powerful, it can be overwhelming. I kind of wish there was a cap to how much they could spawn at the same time. I do think it's cool that elites spawn enemies. I usually talk about the fact that bosses or like fights should always have little mobs on the side, so you can have multiple beneficial things from boons that do like, on kill something happens, right? Because otherwise all their boons is like, when you kill an enemy, blah 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 blah, they're completely useless against bosses and elites. So at least I'm happy that elites do that. But yeah, it does feel bad when you're not strong enough to deal with it, though. And in terms of the enemy design in general, I think they're pretty great. Although there's a lot of enemies that run away from you. A lot of enemies that just jump away from you, that run away from you. It can be pretty annoying. There's a lot of them in different biomes. I kind of wish enemies were getting closer to you so you could just be fast-paced. I mean, this is a game that wants to be fast-paced, right? So I think there's too many enemies that just go underwater, spawn somewhere else, an enemy that jumps around, an enemy that dashes from one area to... It can be a little annoying every now and then, especially if you're playing a build that's very slow, which can definitely happen. The true final boss, I will not spoil, but I've got to say, the fight was cool, but I didn't get anything from it. I completed the final true encounter, and there was a little quest I had to do, and it was cool. By the way, I kind of wish there was more things to do with NPCs that would give you quests and stuff like that. But I completed the quest, I fought the true final boss, and nothing happened. I don't even know if I missed something, because I came back to the hub, and I saw zero difference. Like, not a statement, not a thing unlocked, nothing at all. So I don't know if they're going to add something to that or if that's just how it is, but that was pretty anticlimactic, especially with how cool the fight was. That was a little disappointing. And finally, the last thing I'll say is the goo. The goo in the world 2. I hate the goo. It's way too rough, in my opinion. That goo is terrible. You go in that goo, you can't dash away from it, you're super slow. I hate it. Please nerf goo. And yeah, that's all of my little notes and all my thoughts on the game. Overall, as a conclusion, yes, this is a copy of Hades, but copying Hades is hard. It requires a lot of work and a lot of content, and I think they did a really, really good job with this one, even though some things I think are a little too close, including music, certain sound effects, certain weapon attacks, certain boons, certain gods. There are a lot of similarities, but overall, the things that they've added are honestly even better than Hades. You know, the multiple choices of boons, but more importantly, the beginning of run thing where you can choose your weapon and your skill and have 4 characters. Wow. That is extremely impressive, and I really applaud them for having such unique diversity for each starting run. I love that. I hope and I think that the multiplayer should be really fun. I might try it with someone because I think it's such a really enjoyable game that I think I want to see the experience with more people. But yeah, I mean, overall, if you've liked Hades, this is the closest game I've seen to being a quote-unquote Hades clone without it being a negative thing. Hades is a fantastic game, and if they can actually replicate most of it correctly, then hell yeah. And that's what Sworn is to me. It's a really, really nice rendition of Hades, and I love it. So yeah, give it a try. And that's about it. Woo! All right. Ooh, that was long. How long was I ranting for? I'm going to do one more run, by the way. So if anybody's here and want to see everything I've been talking about. Hello, bad goo. Boo. I'll check it out for sure. Yeah. It's good to see you. All right, so I'm going to play another run. I don't know what I'm going to play. I played a very slow character, so how about we play a very fast character, right? How about we play the staff, the boo staff. And let's take a look at the stuff here. Gain mana for 3. You can charge up your heavy. Actually, I want to unlock a new one. Let's go to Chakra. Whoa. Okay, and what's my special? That's a little... Okay. Okay, let's take a look at the upgrades. I might just upgrade this weapon. You spend an extra time while using your heavy. Pretty cool. Catching your chakra creates a burst around you that deals 20 damage. Oh, that's interesting. So I start here. You move faster while using your heavy attack. Cool. Let's get an extra spin on our special. You move faster while using your heavy. Faster you're using your heavy. Okay. Cool. Okay. Very interesting. Cool. All right. We'll try this one. And, oh, I need to put some sound on for you guys. Okay, let me think of what spell I want with this. I think I want the Shadow Strike. Shadow Strike just means I teleport behind someone, which seems pretty good with my spin attack, right? Also, I could go like this. Wait, can I go... Wait. I wasn't sure if it was Yo, Scarlet Crown, became a member. Oh, Scarlet Crown. Let me tell you, what a good time to be a member, because we just reset the cookies, so every click is super important right now. Once again, you've got yourself a click here. Whatever you want to buy, feel free to go for it. Thank you so much for being a member for 17 months. Oh man, 17 months. Woo! So, whatever you see on screen, you can click on, and every click here is mwah. I could also buy like 10 of something or 100 of something. So, let me know, and it's all yours. So I don't think I can do this combo, but I still think it's pretty cool. Could also do the Blade Rush. Dagger Fury, what is that? Ah, I really do not like that. Blade Rush. Blade Rush is the... Also pretty great, actually. Yeah. Oh, on the bluish white cursor. I love my cursors, that's right. You do love your cursor. This one, the mouse and cursors are twice as efficient. Sure thing. Bada beam, from 53.5 cookies to 53.8. Thank you. Love it. All right. Let's try a higher difficulty with 1 corruption. Give it a shot. That music right there. It's so crazy similar to Hades. It's kind of ridiculous. Weapons feels fun. All right. This one feels pretty good. This one, you can stack up. Ooh, my Q. I definitely don't want it to be on my Q. My light attack. Legendary light attack. Jeez. Okay, your light attack gives you a stack of fury on hit, which gives me stacks of, like, more damage. Which is great. By the way, you made me play Cookie Clicker. Genuinely, though, fantastic game. Believe it or not. I mean, we're not playing it correctly, but if you actually do play it correctly, it goes so deep, it's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Okay, so here... you know what? I don't know what. So here, now every room has a unique curse. No resurrection. That's fine. Don't need resurrection. Who do you think I am? Yay! $2 from Scarlet Crown. Oh, thank you so much for the donation. Hey, I gotta say, I mean, I get it, man. We want to get those cookies going. First, that review. Hey, Moods, absolute pleasure. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, just so you know, there's gonna be an edited version of that rant coming out in the next week or so. But hey, I do it live, so if you want to see them raw as they were like this. But yeah, no problem. Really enjoy. All right, Scott Crown, you know the drill. Whatever you see is yours to take. Thank you for the donation. Every donation goes back to the channel. Really appreciate it. Ow. Oh, I should have talked about the... Oh, wrong character. I forgot. Should have talked about those spikes. Those spikes go too fast. 100 cursors. Well, let's see how many we can get. I will get as many curses as possible. So I'm gonna stay press on here, and we're getting 49 cursors. Woo! Huzzah! Oh, look at that. It's a perfect circle of cursors. Love it. Alright, secret to shop. You move faster, get an extra charge. No, we don't want temporary stuff. Remove some of your curse. Interesting. Meteor, shower, or lightning. Again, silk. I don't want silk. It's useless. Yippee! Oh, I can get more stuff. Stop running away. Nice. Alright, I like this weapon. It's not as strong as the other one, for sure. Let's get Fate Bear now. Remember fighting you so long ago. Yeah, I'm glad I found you guys. Some of my favorite creators. Oh, thanks a lot, Scarlet. Yeah, it's been a second. Yeah, jeez. It's so crazy for me to think of my, like, again, if we get even more success, I will say this channel has some crazy backstories. Like, oh my gosh, the path this channel took is really, really interesting. It went through so many different ideation. Like, originally, I don't know if anybody's, like, has anybody seen our early content? There's a playlist on the channel, totally different stuff. It has like almost 500 videos or something. There's a crazy amount of videos on there. Maybe not as many. Forgot. It's called Pepperhead Archives, and it was just like me playing with Colin video games. We just edited some funny little like ha 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 things that we just wanted to do when we were in college, and now I took the completely different path of just doing, you know, like very, you know, more like educational content almost, right? Venom. I've tried the Venom stuff. It usually doesn't work, but let's try it again. Healing? Theoretically, that should heal me more than... Yeah, sure. Oh, I can't do my special while my things are out of here. I see. Good to know. Yeah, sure, we could try that. Oops. Okay, let's put some... Woo! Nice. Your spells can backstab. You know what? I feel like... Launches shades at enemies? Sounds pretty cool. Ah, look at that! Spooky. Stay inside the ritual circle. Okay. Yeah, it's just a dot. It's just your classic poison. Basic stuff. I know there's an extra cursor CT, but you're not supposed. We weren't supposed to see it, by the way. Come on, it was perfect. Oh, I put the YouTube ad. Oh my gosh, the YouTube ad. Holy. Wow, yeah, that's crazy. I'm glad you're still here. Quite the... Yeah, quite the trajectory. Okay. 100 gold. Love to see it. Ooh, mini boss. Hopefully it's not the actual beast guy. Okay, it's still this guy. Oh, I took damage from that? Really? Again, very cool fight. Very, very cool fight. Permanent max health cursor? Ow, no. Hello, Doctor! I was busy with family today. No worries at all. I hope you're doing well. I mean, we got a Hades like, a good one. I hope your family time went well. I like this backstab thing. Your dash shoots a golden clover? Sure. Ooh, more stuff. Continues an event. Ultimate sealed. No. Darda, look how many cookies we already have. Isn't it beautiful? Ah, come on. I dashed correctly. Almost. Okay, this one is the hard one. I mean, if you're not a pro gamer like I am. Let's just try to do more Venom stuff. All sources of Venom have a chance of inflicting 2 extra stacks. Okay. Sure. Mana regen, that's fine. Dash Blessing Seal. No. How similar to Hades is it? Would it hate it for the items being too boring? Lamau. It is very similar to Hades. It is like the closest thing I've seen to... Like, I haven't seen anybody be this close to Hades as this. But again, I think they did a pretty good job with it. But I think the extra stuff they added to this game is pretty great. I am not doing that mini quest. Thank you very much. Let's actually... Ooh, light attack blessing seal. That's kind of annoying, but I've got my poison. It should be fine. I do want to upgrade my stuff, so. My little creature doing backstabs. Ha! Alright. Plus, man, that stacks up quickly, I will say. It's pretty good. Now let's get an upgraded, May or may not have been replaying Mario Odyssey the last week. Oh, man. That's a good time. I followed the Mario Odyssey speedrunning a lot. I was really into it. Scarlet! Whoa! With the $5! Thank you so much! Oh my goodness! Oh, thank you! That really means a lot. Well, here we are again. Look at all these beautiful stuff. Mouse and cursors are touch efficient. Mouse and cursors are touch efficient. You got some mines. Pink cursor! From 64.5 to 75.8. Oh my gosh, those numbers are growing. Ooh, thank you. That means by next stream we'll have so many cookies thanks to you. For Donkey Kong Benzenza, even though I will not be playing that game for quite a while at least. I think I know exactly what you mean by that. Yep, I'm sure it's going to be a wonderful game. Oh, you little... But, yeah. There's a goblin. Ow, sorry, there was a goblin. Die. Oh, come on. Why were you even be aiming there? Okay, I took some damage there. You know what? Thing from the dark? This guy's doing some good damage. Why is this not increasing the damage of the clover? Don't know why, but... Earthquake. That's fine. Oh, we could also go to the shop, but... Nah. Who needs shop? Once again, thank you all for your donations. Really appreciate it. Really helps the channel. Honestly, I'm just gonna let my guy do all the work here. My guy does some really good damage. Holy shrimp. More health. And boss. Okay, so we got to be careful here because I was a little greedy not going into shop. So... I think we're gonna have a pretty good build for the boss, I will say. Some stackable stuff. We have a lot of stackable stuff for us and for the enemy, so that's pretty good. The most dangerous part of this boss is when he spawns ads. Oh! I did not think it would hit me here. Because then there's a lot of stuff going on here. Nice. Okay, that was pretty clean, all things considered. It's a pretty hard fight for a first boss, honestly. So I'm pretty happy with this. The extra, like, stuff on the side is really dangerous. We are a little low on health, again, because I was greedy, not going for the shop here when we have so much money. But we should still be okay. 40 health. Yeah, we're good. Tearing enemy death cry, cyclone. Let's do death cry. It's like the cartoonish banana loving monkeys. Good job, Scarlet! Oh my gosh, with $10! Jeez! Whoa! Okay, well then. Thank you! That's... Those are donations, man. Like, wow. Appreciate it. Really do. Aw. Colin and I are very thankful. Really appreciate it. Are we going for the blue one? Or are you spicing it up with the curve there? Blue cursor! I was just testing you. 75.8. 98.2. Oh. Thank you very much. Means a lot. It really, really does. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Another question: banana loving monkey paw curled when it gave us a modern 3D monkey game with elements from Mario Odyssey. Yeah, I mean, I'm waiting for Mario Odyssey 2. Like Mario Odyssey 2, number 2, right? I mean, I'm assuming they're gonna do another one. That's what I'm really excited about. I'm still not gonna buy the Switch 2 because screw that. I do not appreciate what they're doing. But if there's one thing I'm looking forward to is whatever new 3D Mario game they're gonna be doing. I'm addicted, Kirster. Oh, the ill-timed golden cookie strikes again. Yeah, the ill-timed golden cookie, yes, of course. Classic. Tragic. Ah, gosh! I'm the one who does that. Oh, geez, lightning. I did not see the lightning. Ah! I don't have a mana. Ah! Lightning. Okay. Yes. Ignite for my Q. That's pretty great. Because I'm not going to be using my Q very often. So that works out. Is there anything else to grab here? Nope. Shop. Is it time? Let's do shop. Unpopular opinion, I think, but Crash Bandicoot is better than Mario. I mean, okay, so I don't think it's like that far. Like, people that know Crash Bandicoot love Crash Bandicoot. Ooh, I think Crash is more. It's more basic, right? I mean, if you compare it to Mario Odyssey, the great thing of Mario Odyssey are the controls. The controls of Mario Odyssey are some of the best 3D platforming controls ever. And most 3D Mario games have fantastic controls. Like, you can do so much. If you look at have you ever seen a speedrun of Mario Odyssey or Mario Sunshine or Mario Galaxy or even Mario 64? The controls just let players do some crazy stuff that many 3D games don't have. That being said, I love Crash Bandicoot myself as well. And I think that not enough people have played it because I think it is also kind of like a hidden gem. If you take damage while you have at least 20 gold, you lose 20 gold, but gain 50% magic resistance. It's interesting. When an attack fails to crit, gain some fortune, which increases the chance of the next hit to be crit. That's kind of cool. Got some healing, and let's go here. Probably gonna be 3+ years till the next Mario platformer game. Oh, haha. See, I think next year is the next Mario 3D game. We'll have to remember who's right. I I feel like a speedrunner sometimes when I play Odyssey. Yeah, the fun is getting moons in wacky, unorthodox ways. Exactly, and that's the beauty of Mario 3D games. Is like, whoa, restore water. I have to get water. I have to get water. I have to get water. Give me water. Give me water. Ah, there's water. Ah, there, water. Water! In the goo. Water! Water! No! Where's the water? Over there. Ah! Water. I gave it what? Ah! This is so rough. This world is just so rough. The goo is just too much. Just I can't do it with the goo. Oh my gosh. Jeez. What do I have left? Just my ultimate. So I guess we'll do this. Take less damage. Once per room, when you take lethal damage, you instead survive with 1 health. Let's just do March of Souls. Ooh. I like that. Given that Bonanza is being made by the Odyssey team. Oh! Ooh, I was not aware of that. Oh, I am even more... That makes sense why you're so excited. I did not know that. I still think they're going to make a 3D Mario game, though. I think that they need, like, a bigger, like... They need a Mario game for the 3DS. For the new Switch. I feel like... Like, if I remember correctly, last time for the first Switch, like, they announced Odyssey, like a year after, right? Forgot. Another one. Your heavy attack is stronger. That's just for the... That's not... Well... Sure. Heavy attack is stronger. Why not? Alright. Tearing enemy death cry. Sure. Sword is a Hades-like. You can say that again. Mechanically speaking, the new Donkey Kong game is Mario Odyssey 2. It was 6 months after launch. Okay, 6 months. Yeah, well, what I meant is, like, it was the next year... Because it was... Yeah, I mean, I didn't mean that. But yeah, that's why I thought it was next year. Oh gosh, I hate this guy. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, Venom to 9. That's pretty good. Alright, mini boss. Hopefully, I don't know which one. Both mini bosses on this world are really dangerous. Okay, what's this guy again? Ah, gosh. I did it too slowly. I thought I would kill them. That's a... Yeah, this fight is very tricky. Should be it. Alright, I took some damage there. I didn't want to, but... Okay, that's fine. We did okay. Hey, Pepper, I'm going to head out now. Great hanging and chatting with you. Sent to you an email. Hope to follow up soon. Sounds great, Moods. Well, thank you so much for hanging out. Really nice talking. And hope to see you soon. And potentially, you know, get to play some of your stuff. Sounds fun. See ya. Both were in 2017, actually. Ah, really? Oh, for Hat in Time. That I remember that. You're right. Yeah, Hat in Time took a big hit from that. Yeah. See, time for YouTube. All right, see you, Steve. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. Poison to finish him off. Cool. Oops, missed. I would like to... Can I find a secret... There's no secret shop here, huh? Lightning... Cycle... Let's grab some lightning, because I will need to go to a shop. Have a nice rest of the stream. Thank you, thank you. Ah! Have to be very careful on this map. Ah! Ah! Okay, good. No, I am not doing your stupid side quest. Thank you very much. Lightning. Let's do lightning. Nickel for every hit. Hat-centric 3D platformer is meant to be successful to Mario 64. I'd have 2 nickels. That came out in... Oh, that came... Yeah. Yes, indeed. Hat in Time was great. Man, the music in that game is ridiculous. Such good tracks. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Sorry, that's a little niche, but man, it's just such a good soundtrack. Hello, have you seen the new roguelike Drop Duchy? Drop Duchy, how did you call it? Let's see. Drop Duchy. No! That does not seem... oh, wait, did the developers reach out for us? Wait. I wonder if they sent us this, if this game was sent to the channel. Because actually I do recognize this trailer. Ooh, it looks cool. Ooh, it looks very unique. Ooh, that looks really, really cool. Ooh, okay. I'll definitely keep an eye on that. I'll check to see if they actually reach out to the channel. Move faster. Your heavy attacks deal more damage. All attacks deal more damage. Get an extra dash. Oh man, nothing. All these non-permanent things. 20% damage though. Yeah, but that's too expensive. Trying to hum. Dun dun dun. I forgot what it's called. It's super kick-ass. It's super long track. A very, very long track. What do I want here? Probably not this, so. Oh, more money. Then you drop money when killed? Sure. Shop or a major foe? Let's do a major foe. Might help if I knew which world this track was from. This is important, people. Sorry. Oh. Right. Wrong account. Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look. It is... this one, Rush Hour. So cool. So freaking cool. Yeah, money, be greedy. Let's be greedy. Worked out last time, right? Oh, this is a pretty tricky map. Where's the boss? Oh, did the boss? Oh no, the boss didn't die. Gosh darn it! I thought the boss died. It's from DLC. I probably only heard it once. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's so good. You should definitely check it out. Rush Hour. Yeah. Oh my god, it's fantastic. One of my favorite tracks. It starts off very basic, and it just keeps on going and going. All right, boss time. I should be careful with this boss because I don't have much health. Yeah, definitely check it out. Oh, come on, it lagged. There was an actual lag at the beginning that screwed it up. Surprised that actually hit me, the one. Screw you! Oh, come on! Okay. I forgot I had res, by the way. So I guess that's fine. Okay. Right, blame the lag and not the fact that you were distracted thinking about Hat in Time. No, I was focused, okay? It lagged. It really did. Ooh, let's get a hammer. I need help. Right. You can see. You can go back and see. It lagged for a second. It distracted. It screwed it up. Okay. What do you got for this guy? Get an extra chakra to throw. Ooh! That's so cool! Oh, I love that! Yo! That's so fun. I don't think I've ever completed this this difficulty, by the way. Oh my gosh, I dashed at the wrong time. Okay, this mega is terrible. I don't want to res this. I'm actually doing pretty good here. My Q is locked, or cyclones. Cyclones are dangerous, but I really like my Q, so let's do that. Ooh, that was that was dangerous. Wait, the cyclone has a hit, like an actual like collision box? That's surprising. Ooh, let's go here actually. The event. Hopefully it's not the droplet thing. Got an update today. Is it a good one? Is it a good one? Ooh, let's skip Frost, I guess? My Q deals more damage. Get an addition, well, recovery speed is pretty useful. Let's go to the shop. Well, they gave all 3 DLC characters 2 new unlockable abilities each, and reworked all 3, so maybe? what's the current like reputation at right now? Because I kind of forgot like how they're doing. I mean, I followed how unhappy people were originally, but I haven't followed it since. Like, are people pretty happy with the current state of it or not? Applying a stack of venom to an enemy at max stack will shoot bile at another nearby enemy. I think probably just longer duration is probably better. Okay. Not super exciting, but it will do. Recent reviews are at 83%. Okay, yeah. Do you think it's earned from everything else? Because again, I followed it pretty closely, but not in a hot second. I'm kind of curious if you know. If not, that's no problem. I'm just kind of curious. Oops. Why? Why is it doing that? Oh, really? Come on. Oh, come on. What? It's following my cursor, which for me is weird, I think. Oh, I didn't realize you could do it twice in a row. And we're not doing much damage, I will say. Oh, gosh. Oh, come on. Oh, come on! The angle was just so weird. I thought I was always behind it, but... Oh, this boss is so annoying. Ouch. That is bad. Ouchie, ouchies. Just want to make sure you saw my last... Oh, wait, sorry. If you beat this run, I'll give you $20. Wait a minute. Holy shrimp. Well... Wait, I should have seen that before the boss. I would have been more careful. Darn it. No, again, like, I don't want to pressure anybody for donating, but... well... That was a bad room. The problem is that I don't have the most powerful weapon. Okay, I didn't like... Oh, come on. I need to be careful. Like, my ultimate sucks. It's so bad. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The poison stuff is just rarely... Heavy attacks inflict venom. Let's... Super Q. Ugh, I need a shop. I need a shop. But what I meant to say is I need a health. I'll let it stand for this run. As a whole, the items are actually cool, and the alone makes it worth it, but everything else is kind of yeah. I think that the actual devs at Gearbox who made DLC did the best they could with what they had, and actually did well. Okay. Okay, okay, so it kind of stays as that, yeah. Enemies killed, drop more gold. Yeah, it pays for itself very quickly, but I'm not gonna survive until then, you know. It's gonna be tricky. It's gonna be tricky. I just don't deal much damage. Oh, I did not see him. I was looking at something else. Ugh. Explosive enemy death cry. Yeah. Where are my healing stuff? I need healing. Healing. Okay. Gosh, that was close. Nope. Ah! Ah! Oh gosh. What the? What happened? Why did I do it twice? Was that a bug or... What? Why did I do it twice? I can't take the trial of combat. Well, I mean, it does give me money, which does help with healing. Let's do it. I thought I dashed into the spikes, so I freaked out. Okay, well, I mean, I was always gonna use that probably. 80 gold, that's good. All right, no more res, that's fine. On average, how long is it run? Same as Hades. So probably like 45 minutes. Right now it says 1920, but that's in-game time. So I would say about 40 minutes. Yeah, something like that. I generally love the design of False Sun on a character though. The other character, yeah. He looks really cool. I took damage from that, really? Okay. My Q deals more damage. Hitting an enemy with a light attack restores mana. No, let's just do Q. I'm not doing you. Anything else? Shop. We're obviously doing the shop. Well, Hades is 45 minutes. That's good. And I would like to put in Venom, but it's just too important to have this right now. Okay. A hybrid of between Bandit and Acrid with the tankiest of the loader. Tankiness, right? That's cool. That's really cool. Okay. This boss is a bit of a mess. It's kind of claustrophobic. Oh, gosh, my dash. Oh, come on, I dashed through that. Oh, sometimes I wish the dash recharge was a little faster. Oh, I did not see what the boss was doing. Going very well. Very focused here. Oh. Jeez. Okay. We are super low, though. Oh, boy. It's tough. I might have to try to sell a, Okay. We are so low, and I'm not confident with the enemies coming up. Not the boss, the enemies. The enemies are the problem here. They are so freaking annoying to deal with. We'll see. Okay, we need money. Definitely need money. Heavy attack blessing seal. Ah, I need it though. Okay, hopefully there is the swordman. Oh no, the bow, not the bow. Ugh, the bow is just way too evil. Oh my gosh. Gosh darn it. This is like the worst combination, by the way. Bow guy and wizard. I can still clutch it. Okay, 30% movement speed or stay inside the ritual. Oh gosh, movement speed, I guess. Please don't give me the frickin'. Okay, sword, and that's okay. Oh, shoot. I thought he was going to do another attack. Okay, 6 hit points. Movement speed or dash cooldown. Yeah, no, movement speed. These... Okay, this is okay. Ah! Shoot! I double dashed. I should have just single dashed. I'll do one more run. No! Gosh darn it. Stats! Why don't you give me stats, game? Give me how much damage did this thing do? Ah. At least it's not goo. Look away for like 30 seconds and you lost 50 health. It's the last area is so freaking insane. No $20 for me. No! No! It's alright. Alright, I'll do one more run. I played this, and I played... Oh, should we play the Monk or the Scepter? Let's try the Scepter. Scepter has a few cool things. It's a Scythe. Oh, yeah, I love the Scythe. Do some really cool things. Wait, I need to upgrade the Scythe to max. Need to get this thing. You keep all stacks of your soul when you kill a target. Killing an enemy with your heavy attack heals you 1 HP for each stack of soul you have. That's fantastic. Okay, so let me explain how this works. Okay, so my basic attack adds stacks, as you can see. It goes up to 10. Then it does a mega attack on my... Boom! Scarlet, it's so sad. Alexa, play Cookie Clicker. Scarlet Crown with the nutter. Friggin' $10. Holy. Jeez. That is so... That's a lot of donations. Damn. Thank you. I'm not gonna click it because I need to get confirmation from you. But the mouse and cursors gain plus 1 cookies for each non-cursor buildings owned. Spectre. Thank you so much, Scarlet Crown. It's so sweet. Really appreciate it. The floor is yours. Whichever you may want. Ill-timed cookie clicker. Yep. I saw it too. Max cookies is how much? Max cookies is how much right now? So, those are our stats here. 1.4 million next thing, jeez. So, depends what you mean by that. Max clickers. Oh, so a clicker is 18,000. So we could get a solid amount. Yeah. Let's see. So you could get... Oh, actually, no, you could get about 8 right now. You could also bank it if you want. You can bank your click for the end of the run if you want. Yeah, it's about 8 is what I would say. Tough choices, I know, right? Steep. What to do? Boom, and then like that heals me. That's so good. I was looking to choose to spend a sugar lump to upgrade cursors, though. That would get Wouldn't get, yeah. Orange clicker. Where's your orange clicker? Oh, you're doing it? Are we doing it? The 1,000 fingers? Okay. Sounds good. It's not gonna give us much right now because we don't have any buildings. But it will be long term. So 98.2. Right, mouse and cursor gain for each non-cursor building's own. We have so many cursors. So, investment in other people's decisions. Exactly. 98.2. Hey, 109. Still gave us quite a few, actually. Okay, so. Spirit Guardian. Dragon Dive. I want to try the Dragon Dive. So what is this? That was this special. Ooh. Oh, it like hits the first thing. Okay. Sure. Why not? So again, yeah, we stack the scythe, and then every stack increases our damage of our mega attack. Boom. And if we kill things with it, we gain health. Oops. Yep, cool. All right, looking good. So we're back on night difficulty with... Oh, we can go pretty far with it. Cool, that's pretty fun. All right, let's do it. Is this the run where I beat... Oh, wait, I forgot to upgrade other stuff. That's fine, we didn't have that much. Everything costs so much anyway. Oh, right, they hit something. Oh, come... There we go. Ooh, let's do Frost. Your light, Frost Nova. Doesn't chills an area after a delay. We can get a bear. Let's get a bear. Let's get a little bear. Cute little bear. By attack blessing, sealed off. That's fine with me. We got a little bear that slows down enemies. Hell yeah. Roar! Ooh, chest. Next chamber. Less dash. Like I care. I'm a dragon. Enemy damage. Dash cooldown. Am I going for frost stuff? I guess I could go for frost stuff. Let's go for frost stuff. Pokemon Gen 10? Wait, when was this announced? If Frost Novas deal more damage, yeah, let's get the ultimate. Nice. Meteor Shower. Explosive enemy death cry. Nah. It was a joke because you got a pet. Oh, I was like, wait. Did this just drop? Also, like, are we getting to 10? Is the next one 10? Yeah, it does kind of look like a Pokemon. You're right. I'm so gullible. It could have just dropped like boom. I was like, oh shit. So is the next one 10, by the way? I need to upgrade this with the fire one. The fire lady. Ooh, monies. Next one's 10. Man, that's a big one. I haven't cared since 6. I don't particularly care, but I just find it interesting. Man, we are not dealing much damage right now. Ah! We're not taking damage though. Ooh, ha ha ha. That would have to be my basic attack. I just don't like. I feel like the poison didn't do enough damage, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna take more health. X and Y. You don't want to delete your save. X and Y, yeah, X and Y was good. X and Y was really good. For me, my favorite generation, well, my favorite Pokemon game is Soul Silver, Hard Gold, Soul Silver. Wait, 10 health I get back? What the hell? Isn't that completely broken? 10 health? What? How is that normal? Freeze! It was the second generation that played, but the first I actually loved. Yeah, for me, I fell in love with Hard Gold. I mean, I've played it. I played the early generations, but yeah, we are not doing any damage against bosses right now. Oops, I missed. Oh, I thought I dashed. Oh! Why did it... Wait, what? I was trying to do my thing somewhere, but it didn't work. Bam. Yeah, we're dealing no damage. But that's okay. We will eventually. Ooh, I want to go for this. It's a major foe. So I get a better reward from it. Yeah. Fair enough. Oh, back in my day, I was playing Pokemon. I played Pokemon Gold originally. Ah! Didn't see that there was a wave. No, I was trying to get health. Okay, I think I still did. How is that balanced? What the hell? 10 health every time I kill an enemy? What? What? That should not be the case. Okay, backstab. We're going a different direction. We hit enemies from the back. The cannon puzzle. That's so cute. I love that. That is so adorable. I am not doing Lancelot. So adorable. Ooh. Oh, wait. Oh, my gosh. Easy. Oh, that... I was a little too impatient here. Fine. Okay. Frost it is. Pause to go back. That's very funny. Oh gosh, I hate those. It's okay, I can just get all my health back. How? I should have done that. Let's get my ultimate better. Remove some of your curse. No, thank you. Contain a blessing from a random fate. Upgrade the rarity of 2 random blessings. Right, and that. Cool. Those 2 are better now, and this will ignite. That's pretty funny. No, I can immolate. Yeah, let's just immolate instead. Black and white, yeah. Freeze! Oh! Shop? Sure. That's not gonna do anything. That might... Inflict's weak. That's pretty good. Oh, that's a cool one. Your blessing rewards have 1 less option, but increase rarity. Based on which starter I would want as a pet the most. Yeah, I like that mentality. Those kind of mentalities are the best. Yeah. He was cool. Shoot. Thought he was gonna go somewhere else. Backstab. Ah! I moved too fast. Why did you move after that? Cool. Clean. Good. Well, I mean, that's usually the... I mean, in general, in Pokemon games, Grass type is the weakest. Because Grass type just loses to a lot of things. But I think especially in that gen, yeah. If I remember correctly.
Oh, you're a jumper. It's okay. Just get all my health back. Ow. It's okay. Just get all my health back. Ow. It's okay. Just get all my health back. Oh! Wait, what? That was not a backstab? That was not a backstab. Come on. There we go. Arrgh. Ooh, I want frost. I want frost! Just wall hop the game, yeah. Why did you turn last second? I was trying to backstab you. There we go. Oh, shoot. Wall. Woohoo! Your frost novas do extra damage. Whoa! Did my something crash? Am I still alive? My page, my YouTube page just crashed instantly. That was weird. Are we live? Are we good? What the hell happened? Well, did anybody like crash or not? I can't see it. Something went wrong. I can't see the chat. Can't see the chat. It gives me an error message. What the hell? YouTube. Nope. We Gucci. Okay. Well, I can't see the chat on my freaking page anymore. I have to look at my OBS, which is like a little slow, but whatever. That's frustrating. Quick, donate $100. Cease to exist to mark. No. I can still see it. It's just pretty annoying. Whoa. Oh, that's a... Right. Oh, geez, this is a tricky... What is... Man, this... Do not kill him. Do not kill him. Do not kill him. Okay. Got some health a little bit. Gosh. This thing is so OP. Yeah. Better backstab. Hello. I don't have... Gosh darn it. This is so far... I'm gonna try... Like... It's definitely... What the hell? Like, YouTube just crashed and now I can't see the stupid chat. What the hell? Okay, 1 second. Gosh darn it! What the hell? Oh, okay. Well, I'll have to look through the tiny little OBS thing to look at what my chat's saying. Oh, the reverses all stat changes. That's such a cool concept. Well, oh, that's so cool. The mold breaker always gets me as well. Like, what the hell does that mean? That's so crazy. Yeah. Yeah, he ignores abilities when attacking, I know, but it's just so funny. Oh no, not this baloney thing again. Where's the water? There it is. I'm already holding it? What do you mean? Jeez. Gosh. Yes, you're good at health things. Healings are more potent. Are more potent. That's really good with what I'm going for, so. Let's restore some health. I think. Or nah, upgrade rarity or something. Yay! Worth it. That someone would have to program. I find that very cute. I mean, that was the same when I first started playing Pokemon. Geez, like, there was like, I didn't even understand nature. Like, I'm already happy that I got to understand like how weaknesses and stuff worked. Gosh, the freaking. Freeze! How is that other thing as good as that? Like, what the hell? Oh, these guys are scary. Okay. So far, so good. Yeah, got some health back. That's good. I'm at full health, pretty much. Ah! I went between them. How did I go between them? Ooh. I totally evaded that. Oh gosh, the freaking dash. Woo. Okay, pretty good. Pretty good. Your Nuzlocke shield. Oh, cool. Also, I'm definitely considering playing the roguelike Pokemon game on the channel. Because I've heard really good things about it. I need to get some health back. My Q is stronger. I don't really care about my Q. Oh, my light attack having better flat damage is pretty solid. Please do. Well, that's because it's not from Pokemon. It's not from Nintendo. It's a fan game that did really well. Okay, Scarlet. You know what? I'm okay. Now that you're really excited too. I mean, if people are excited for me to try it, I definitely want to try it. Because I know quite a bit about Pokemon. So yeah, I might do that. It's like a fun one to try. Discord. Now, you know me. I like to experience things myself, but definitely would love to talk about it afterwards, yeah. I feel like I have a pretty weak build. As many streams as possible. Alright. There's so many enemies here. Oh, you don't get stunned after that, I see. Compare this ultimate to the one we had last run. Like, holy the difference. Oh, enemies drop more gold. Okay. I'll pay you to play it. That's fine. You don't need to pay me. You're already being very generous. You don't need to play me. You don't need to pay me to play video games. That's the beauty of the video games. Ooh. Yes! Frost! When the enemies have more than 5 stacks of chill, they take damage over time. Sounds good. Ooh. Yeah, that sounds fun. Alright. Destroy beacons. Okay, I can do that. I deal no damage. Oh, I can't move. Oh, well, I kind of did, but couldn't before. I don't know. Oh, there, I could not see those projectiles. Okay, jeez. Move faster, but your light attack is weaker. No, your light attack is stronger, but you take more damage from all sources. That's dangerous. I'll take it. I need damage, so. Heavy attack, blessing. Seal. That's fine. For more health, I think it's pretty good. I'll do it. Okay, a bit of a dangerous game I'm playing here, but one-shotting these guys with my light attack definitely feels pretty good. What's that thing over there? Oh yeah, I'm also getting like a bunch of gold from this. I don't need to heal. Oh, but I do get more stuff. What do you do? Receive a blessing. Increase your max stack of venom. Okay. I mean, I can just sell it, I guess. And then I can get the healing. Nice. Oh, I tried to dash with the freaking goop. Heal me! Okay, boss time. Here we go. I mean, I did increase my damage, but still not doing a lot of damage. Don't... Ah! Why did you miss? Gosh. Okay. So far, so good. Okay. Okay, we're doing better. Cool. Nice. Okay, pretty good. Part of me is cautiously excited for them to finally make another game for Gen 6. Most understated generation. They got one game. Yeah, I agree. They probably would mess it up. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. I'll play that. Ooh. Reroll. Reroll. Gosh darn it, I didn't get it. I was trying to get rid of the one I had before that I don't need. Ooh, anvil though. That sounds fun. Okay, actually, the dragon attack on this map is really cool because there's a lot of things you need to like evade. Your Q has improved turning and now passes through foes. Oh, a sweet spot on my light attack though. I do need more damage, so. Q's cool, but just need more damage. Ah! Oh, really? Oh gosh, I'm not keeping track of things. Really? I did not know that. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, I just hope I don't screw it up. Ow. Oh, how did you turn around so fast? Man, these guys are just too dangerous. This is a terrible room. Screw you all. Okay, well, that's a lot of health, but again, with this build, we can get health back somehow. Neither of those I'm particularly excited about, but... All your attacks gain a small amount of bonus damage. Killing an enemy increase your max health. 30 health is pretty solid. I think I'll take the 30 health. Explosive enemies, trap resistance. Let's do major work. You should know this is a generation that takes place in the Pokemon equivalent of. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I didn't. Okay, yeah, that's right. Did not kill it. Ugh. I need to try to farm health again. Okay, pretty good. Not doing your quest. More health? Sure. Ah! Frickin' dash, man. I'm trying to get all my health back. Ah! Whoa! It gave me the health after it died? What the hell? Oh my gosh, it still gives me the health even if their hitboxes stay after their death. That's so generous. Ah, Sabora! What's up? Hello! I can't see chat, so I generally just have to rely on the alerts. Alara! Thank you for being a member. Oh my gosh, you came at the right time. We had to start this over. So you got a really important click here. Whatever you want here is yours. And yeah, we definitely need some good clicks. So anything you want on here, just let me know, including like tens of, hundreds of. I don't think we can grab 100 of, but thank you for being a member for 30 freaking 8 months. Holy shit, that's so many months. I trust in you. Yeah. I must think carefully. You must think carefully. But be ready. That didn't really mean anything. I thought it would sound cool, but it didn't really. Anyway. I have so much money. It's gonna die soon. I might randomly leave for like 5 minutes. No worries. Hello, hello, Josh. What's up? What's up? Hey. Attacks become more powerful the longer they are active. That's not gonna work. Gain spirit charge. When a spirit charge is full, the next attack to inflict weak deals massive damage. Let's just do less options, but more powerful. Oh, bonus damage for every gold I have? Could be interesting. Sabora, 100 cursors because funny. More cursors. All right, we're adding more of them. From 51 to 60. So yeah, 11 cursors for an extra 20-ish per second. It's a good purchase. Oh shoot, you couldn't see it. Yeah, well, okay. We were at 51, we went to 62, cursors, and we went from 101, I think, per second to 121. Thank you once again. His Scarlet Crown. Yes! We are broke. Me must. Hate this guy. Screw you! Nobody likes you! Ah, shoot. It's not too late. Whoa, that's not good. You need to start farming health on these guys. I feel like I'm gonna take more damage. Oh gosh! The freaking pole! Do you see that little, tiny little pole right there? This thing! That's a freaking... That has collision. That tiny thing is an angle that you can get stuck in. I took 30 damage because of that. Gosh darn it, man. You know, I did complain about that in my rant, so... Okay. I'll get all my health back somehow, somewhere. Oh, the membership cult. The most Hades-like to ever exist. Corners! Brrr. No, I didn't kill it. Oh my gosh, I had like no health left. No, I still didn't kill it. Oh my gosh. It turned around last second, so I didn't get the backstab. There we go. Jeez. Brrr. 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 Yeah, cursors are OP, yeah, for sure. Yeah. We can definitely farm health here. Nice. Nice. Look at all the health we're getting back. It's beautiful. More monies? More monies. %60%? Really? Damn. No! You were supposed to die! Gosh darn it! There we go. Bah! You're not running away from me. Okay, we're pretty much full health, but we can still have a little bit more health. There we go. Oh my gosh. When you inflict weak, deal bonus damage. Sure. Ooh, major foe. I like that. Art looks neat. Is there any mechanic difference to Hades or no? No, there is not. It is just exactly the same. Now there are no mechanical differences, but the big, really cool thing about it is the customization you get at the start of the runs. There are so many weapons, so many. Like there's a lot of different characters and weapons you can choose from, so it actually has quite a bit of customization in that regard, which is quite nice. But mechanically, yeah, it's exactly the same. Freaking again, stuck on a corner. Ooh. Upgrade rarity, continue blessing from a fate. Okay. All attacks gain a small amount of bonus. 10% damage. Sure. Why not? Cookie clicker roguelike. I mean, yeah. Okay. This boss is a bit of a mess, so. I tried to dash at the right time, but. Ah, darn it! Gosh, that was unlucky. Oh, I pressed the freaking Q. Oh, I was out of mana. That's why. Yeah, that was my bad. Okay, not bad. Not bad, I don't think specific. It was a bit messy at the beginning, but I kind of redeemed myself. Okay, alright. Cookie clicker roguelike. I mean, you could totally make a cookie clicker roguelike. We still have all our reses. Okay, the hardest part of the run, right here. More money? Oh, light attack blessing is rough. No resurrection. Let's do. Yeah, let's do no resurrection instead. Okay, what do we got? Bowman. Oh gosh, the aiming like. I didn't get the kill. I am always so close. Get them low, but do not kill them. Okay. That's one kill. Okay. Couldn't do more than that. Let's try you. If you take damage, you have at least 20 gold. You lose 20 gold, but you gain 50% damage resistance. That's actually really good at this point. Trap resistance. Cyclones. Let's do cyclones. Oh, gosh. Nice. Got the heal. Nice. Good. Enemy trap immunity. Tearing enemy death cry. Okay, yeah, let's just do this. Oh gosh. Okay. I mean, the mobility of the weapon is definitely nice. Definitely useful. Gain. You receive extra currency. Start your turn with a damage shield. Completely negates one instance of damage. Probably this is gonna take. I'm gonna take less damage from this overall. Oh gosh, I don't want them to have more health. No, thank you. How many skill issues did I miss? Actually, none. I'm doing just fine. Thank you very much. Ow. Ow. Okay, well, I was showing what it would be like if I did have skill issue, which I don't. Okay. I need one of them to stay alive. Nice. Okay, not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay, I don't. Between 4 to 7. Shut up! I definitely want to. Okay, well let's get some health back. Hey, Dogosla just subbed. Ooh, that means we get to buy a mine from 121 to 180. Woo-hoo-hoo. Thank you so much for your sub. Let's do this. Let's do that. That's completely useless. Do this. Okay. Did I just keep the money? Or did I just sell this? I think I'm just gonna sell this. It's just the same thing. You give me the same option? That's a thing? So, yeah, no, I shouldn't go for it. All right, here we go. Boss time. It's gonna be a tough boss because I don't have much damage. So I gotta play well. You came to the right place, people. Let me tell you. What's up, Arthy boy? Actually evaded this stuff. I have to remember all his attacks, really, because... Backstab. backstab. That's super cool. Nova attack. Nice. Hey, I'm actually doing just fine here. Ah, try to dash. This is gonna be really hard. Oh, really? I thought I dashed away from that, but I guess it was far enough. Yeah, that's second. I'm not dealing any damage. Holy. This is gonna be a long fight, honestly. Oof. Fine. Am I gonna survive phase 2? Jeez, this is terrible. Yeah, go next time. Okay, here we go. I gotta do that again, but much harder. Alright, fire comes on now. I love this fight. It's such a cool fight. Very fun mechanics. Oh shoot, I did not react well to that. I kind of that panicked. I was trying to do something else. Gosh darn it. That was so bad. This is the dangerous attack, because it keeps on doing other stuff while... Oh, okay. It's fine. Okay. I mean, I have a very defensive build, so it works out in this instance, but geez Louise. Gotta be very concentrated here. Yeah, this attack is pretty dangerous, so I have to be pretty far. Okay, this is where I'm gonna use my ultimate here. Oof, okay. Ah, I could have not used it with this attack. How did I miss him? Yeah, this attack that I use to evade things is so useful. Oh my gosh, that was cool. That was cool. Gosh, I love this fight. Such a cool fight. Such a cool fight. Like, the boss fights in this game are really solid. Except the second boss. I don't like the second boss. That's because there's goo everywhere. I hate goo. Woo! We get 2 clicks, baby! Let's go! Hell yeah. What are you doing, camera? Why are you... Okay, thank you. Also got a bunch of currency. Hallelujah. Oh, I should check out these flip things too. The gain 1 dash charge is that's a no-brainer. You have to enemies above 90% health. It's pretty cool. Which one is this? Interesting. It's actually better, the other one, I think. When you collect fairy at a chamber, reduce the curse. When you collect started at a chamber, restore health. Damn. And this one is what? Items at secret shops cost less. Ooh. Interesting. Cool stuff. Blurry mark to celebrate. Okay. 2 clicks, huh? I should probably get a factory. Yeah, that's like a no-brainer, right? 180. We're gonna go to 476. Yeah. And then let's get a few farms. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Baby. Yes. I can't read it. Where is it? I say get that first ascension upgrade. Oh, right. Shoot, I forgot about that. Next time. All right. Well, that was cool. That was fun. That's gonna be it for me. I need to go get some food, and I don't know when I'm gonna be back. Probably in like a week or so, because I'm starting Capcom this week again. I'm gonna be pretty busy. Yeah, I'll definitely get plus 44, but I think for now, I mean, especially since I'm not going to be here for another week, I think getting the big stuff right now was a good idea. So that's good. Yeah, so I'll be back in like a week because, yeah, I'm starting Capcom for just a week as well. And, yeah. Thank you all so much for joining me. This was fun. A little sworn action for you guys. I did do the rant, yes. You came after the rant. So that's it. Yep. Can't wait for dinner, yeah. All right, y'all. Thanks again. And I will see you very soon. Bye to the bye.